wasn't the start to the conference finals they'd hoped for. Now they need a win to keep disaster at bay.
Yeah, a win here tonight evens the series and changes the narrative. They know they have the talent to come back after stumbling out of the gate.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got OG Anunoby. Kevin Durant is out there with Suggs. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Mobley in at the 5. Now here's Suggs. This one for 3. Miller pulls it in. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Miller. Smith passes to Lillard. Clock at 4. Nails it from 3.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Lillard against Suggs. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. On target from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Smith with the step back. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Count the basket. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Lillard against Suggs. Lillard looking around. From the baseline. And it's Gafford missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Outside Durant. Mobley is screen on Lillard. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Miller. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lillard outside. Over Anunoby. No good with the elbow jumper. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Washington. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Here's Lillard following the score by Washington. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
And they call an illegal screen here. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Kevin Durant on top. Third is Damian Lillard.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Tyson. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Gafford. Now Lillard. To end the drought. And the jumper is good. Lillard's got 5 now.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's spacing.
Suggs finds Durant. Washington moving the ball around. There's 5 to shoot to the middle. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Got a piece of it. Gafford with the bucket. Gafford's gotten his second bucket.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Suggs surveys the D. Outside Durant. And he connects with a jumper. He has 7.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Westbrook, the pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Suggs with it. No points yet. Mobley, a screen on Lillard. The 3 from Suggs. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Suggs is so competitive. You knew he wanted to respond with that 3.
Here's Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in. 51 seconds left in the first. On the wing to Sell. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now here's Smith. Pass to Lillard from the arc. Vassell with the rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Suggs outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Gafford. Count that bucket. Gafford's got 8.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Kevin Durant, Mobley out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Vassell in at the 3. And there's a pick. Durant puts some moves on. Yep, count it.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Kevin Durant.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen, and boy, good night when he starts to cook.
Now here's Westbrook. Still without a bucket. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
Here's Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This young man has got some big-time athleticism. Go ahead, Mr. Suggs. Show off that vertical.
Toppin passes to Miller. There's a screen by Toppin. Pass to Stewart. There's the 3. The shot no good. Washington leading by 6. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Westbrook against Durant. Now Suggs fires the 3, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Damian Lillard's checked in for New York. The ball's knocked loose. Miller against Dort. Stewart outside. Can they get it? They get it again. Miller can't get it to go. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
Washington leading by 7. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. DiVincenzo pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
A nice shot by Lillard. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
DiVincenzo against Lillard. The 3 is up. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Nice rebound, trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Lillard against DiVincenzo. Lillard right side. 5 on the clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Lillard can't get that one to fall. Wizards leading by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. Banked it in off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Stewart's got his second bucket on the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Strus. Still no points. Outside, DiVincenzo. The Knicks pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
DiVincenzo against Lillard. New York needs to get off a shot here. Stewart. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Back to Caldwell Pope. Washington moving the ball around. Strus's shot is off. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook outside. Lillard with the ball. Strus covering. Lillard drains the outside shot.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Strus with a screen on Lillard. The drive by DiVincenzo. From deep, Strus. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Wizards leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Well, tonight is a big game. and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Miller is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Smith. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Durant. Down low. Stolen by Miller. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Lillard. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Lillard's got 15.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Suggs outside. Durant for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Here's Tyson. No made baskets yet. Lillard outside. Smith against Durant. Pass to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard outside for the lead. Rebound by the Wizards. Durant surveying the D. Inside. Here's Tyson, guarded by Durant. Smith outside. For 3, here's Lillard. Drops in the 3. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Durant with a screen on Lillard. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a 3, I'll make one right in your eye.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. In the 3rd spot, Devin Vassell. And of course, Jalen Suggs.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Smith outside. Lillard against Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Suggs. Give him 8, and he drives in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, what a burst of speed on the drive from Jalen Suggs. Leaves the defender in the rear view.
Here's Lillard. Washington with a rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. On the wing, Vassell. Suggs outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Miller outside. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Vassell. All alone. It's rebounded by Washington. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Vassell, he's open. And another basket for Washington.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Pass to Tyson. Lillard outside, looking to end the run. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby, a screen on Miller. What a throwdown from KD.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the 4th if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Lillard passes to Smith. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Stewart, he's checked in for Gafford. Ellis comes in for Tyson. And it's Westbrook in for Miller. Now here's Suggs. He's got 10. Beyond the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
3 points.
Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Lillard with the ball. Anunoby covering. Lillard left side. Shoots over Anunoby. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Ellis. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Smith. Back to Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Washington shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. First free throw is good. Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Damian Lillard. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Strus, he's checked in for Anunoby. Dort comes in for Vassell. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Durant. And it's DiVincenzo in for Suggs. New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
13.
No good on that one. Steven Adams checked in for Evan Mobley. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Stolen by Ellis. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Outside Strus. Puts up a deep 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's the Washington Wizards earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone. Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Miller hits them both. Washington leading by 8. Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. 18 feet out. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Back to Miller. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
DiVincenzo, pass to Strus. No good with a jumper from the wing.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Westbrook against DiVincenzo. Westbrook with the miss.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
DiVincenzo pass to Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. And we'll have a timeout call by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Knicks making a change here. Lillard's checked in. So for Washington, time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Up top, Durant. Washington moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Washington needs to get off a shot. Off target with the 3. Knicks trail by 4. Miller on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Back to Suggs. They still need this. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside Durant. Large KD.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And some changes here for New York. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Stewart. Smith comes in for Toppin. And it's Tyson in for Westbrook. Miller outside. Smith outside. Outside Lillard. Puts up the tray. The free ball is down.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Suggs outside. Using the glass to lay it in.
Jalen Suggs, a big-time bucket. This guy is fearless.
Lillard against Anunoby from 13 feet. Anunoby there for the rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Suggs against Lillard. Suggs, right side. Bucket! That one goes!
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
Lillard can't get the 3.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Suggs against Lillard. Vassell fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Knicks trail by 6. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Lillard against Suggs. Now Durant. Banks it home. Big shot.
Kevin Durant loves late game chances. Boy, he's been in the spot many times, and he shows you how it's done.
Now Gafford. Lillard outside. Gafford with a screen on Anunoby. Lillard! Cleared away by Mobley.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
And the Wizards with possession here. And an intentional foul right there. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Knicks call time here. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
These trips to the foul line are how you protect a lead and grow it. Got to knock these in.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time, finding his teammate for the great look. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Let's loose for 3. Buries it from outside.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid that.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Wizards get the win here. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time. That's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.